Hi guys. I'm just setting everything up while everybody logs on. I was late posting or scheduling my Facebook Live, so I didn't get to do it till this morning. Let me see. Okay. Let's see if anybody's going to join me today. Like I just said, I was late getting it posted. Hey, Diane. Okay. Can you let me know, Diane or Kathy, that is on here? You guys are the first two that I seen pop up. If you guys can hear and see me, okay? Great. Thanks, Erin. She knew what I was going to ask. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just was so busy. I just totally forgot to schedule this. I kept thinking all week, I have to get it scheduled. I have to get it scheduled. The end of the month is so busy for me. Like you guys just wouldn't even begin. Like it is very stressful and very busy. The end of the month going into the beginning of the next month. Then the next week it settles down. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Barb. Hey, Janet. Patricia, I am working on sending you your little form to fill out for your 6 month free product bonus that you earned for being a member of my Kit Club for 6 months. So I will be sending that out hopefully in the next couple of days. Okay. Thanks for sharing. You guys know the drill. So if you're new, my name is Bobby. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the United States, and I do these weekly Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys sharing the video and commenting really helps me. So if you guys could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It just helps get my information out there for people that might be looking for a demonstrator. Hey, Jessica. Okay, I don't have a lot that I want to talk about today, I don't think. But we'll get started really quick. I'll tell you the Prize Patrol winner from last week. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Mary. Okay, guys. So the winner that won last week, a gnome for the holidays, is Mary Ellen Ryan. So I'll show you really quick. She won. I made that card, the Slimline card last week, and she won the drawing. I do a random comment picker. So, and I'm sending her one of my extra monthly kits from my kit club, and I will print out the PDF when I send that to her. And then for next week, let me keep my little post-it note on there so I can keep track. Next week, I will be giving away the Festive Corners stamp set. I have this one and I haven't even used it yet. And then another one, card 1 from my August Kit Club. Nope, that was free make and take packet. So that is next week's, and how you guys can be entered to win is by leaving a comment and sharing the video. If you do both, that will give you 2 entries because I can uncheck to do let people have duplicate comments and things like that. Shirley, yes. Yes, I do see you, but it's honestly, I don't get to say hi to everybody because the comments come in so fast that I might miss you. So I'm sorry. Don't be offended by that at all. It's just they just flow by so fast on the side of my screen that it's the first few that come in slow that I can see. So that's when I say that. And then I kind of quit saying it when they come in super fast and I can't read them. So that is not trying to ignore anybody or be rude or anything like that. That is exactly what happens when I stop saying that. It's just I can't keep up with the people coming in. Okay, thanks Janet and thanks Barb for sharing. So those pop up a little bit fast and sometimes they come in a little bit slow. So let's see what I have up next. So the Get It and Go promotion ends today. So I've had a couple people reach out that had questions about this. So it is purchasing the starter package and it's $99, and you get to choose $125 worth of product. If you become a demonstrator, you do get to pre-order early and be the first to see the new products. We actually, demonstrators are going to get to order, I think starting tomorrow. I can't remember the date now, but sometimes in October, a new stamp set from the Celebration catalog. So I'm pretty excited to see that. And there's just so many benefits, you guys. I just can't list them all. But right now, one of the biggest things is if you're thinking about joining, it ends today, like I just said, and you're going to get 2 extra free stamp sets. You're going to get the Queen Anne's lace and So Much Love and the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And then you're going to get 2 card packets. I believe they're 8 each. You'll get enough to make 8 cards in each packet. Coastal Cabana card and Granny Apple Green. So if you are thinking about purchasing the starter kit, I would love to have you join my team. I have been working on some stuff that I'm going to start implementing on my team page that we have on Facebook and try to get some activity going on that page a little bit more than what I currently have, because I just want to see it grow and I want to see us become a community and stamp together. So one thing, let me see before, and then also starting tomorrow, I don't know if you guys have seen it on other demonstrators pages, but there is going to be a designer series paper sale. And I did not realize this until last night when I was making my graphics. I thought this was going to be like a week, couple of days. It's the whole month of October. October 1st through the 31st. You're going to save 15% off DSP. So this is going to be a great time to stock up, especially for those that are making their Christmas cards. So here is just a graphic, and it shows you all the papers. That plaid tidings is on there, and I love that. The poinsettia is on there. Trimming the Town from the Coming Home is on there. That's holiday. I see the Snowflake Splendor and the Heartwarming Hug. So there is a lot. And the Magic in This Night if you make a lot of Halloween cards. So here's a full list. If you guys want to take a screenshot of that or just come back to it and pause there, it'll show you each list, or listed each, and then it shows you the discount that you're going to get. So that's a pretty good deal, you guys. And then my monthly kit club is ongoing. So anybody that signs up now, you're going to get October's projects. I have them all completed and I'm going to show them to you today, except for 2 of the 3D items. So I will have the pictures I will have the pictures posted tomorrow for that. I just haven't had time. I have them designed in my head and picked out, that sort of thing, but I haven't had time to make them. I was on a roll and then I kind of had to stop to get ready for my Facebook Live. So this cost is $35 a month, and that includes your priority shipping. And if you join by the 20th of the month, you get that month's project. So starting tomorrow, anybody that signs up today, you're going to get October's. You can join and cancel at any time, and every month you're going to receive $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Products that you use to create the projects. You'll make 8 cards. You make 2 each of 4 different designs, and I also provide the envelopes. I have a private Facebook group for everybody that's in the club, and that's where I post the videos and the PDFs every month. And then after you've been a member for 6 consecutive months, you receive a product bonus of $25. That's what I was referring to with Patricia. She's been a member for 6 consecutive months, and several people have already, because I started it in January, so a lot of people have already earned their 6-month product bonus. So let me show you really quick. I'm using, for October, I started Christmas cards. I'm going to use the Poinsettia Petals. I'll show you the 4 cards first. So this is one of the cards. So I send you everything you need to create the projects. So you'll, like I just said, you'll receive $20 worth of product in your monthly kit that you'll use to create the projects. And I don't like to tell people what they're going to receive because I want it to be a surprise. I love this card. I actually love all of these cards this month. So this one was embossed with the Scripty 3D embossing folder. And then this one. So those are the 4 cards. You'll make 2 of each. I'll send you the cardstock to make 2 of each. And then, like I just said, I only have 2 of the 3D items. So this is one of them. And then this is my favorite so far. This is a very tall bag. I love this bag. I love that that DSP is going to be on sale. And then the bundle. If you add on the bundle, I send you the cardstock to make the 3D items. If you don't, that's fine. You'll still get the PDFs and the videos on how to make those projects. You just won't receive the cardstock to make them. And then I just wanted to talk real briefly about my Christmas card and gift tag event that I'm having. It is going to be November 14th, and it's local here to me. It's going to be held in a beautiful little cabin on one of our beautiful little lakes. And I have 4 different card designs that you can choose from. And each one is $15, and you'll make 10 of that kit's cards. You have to register if you want to do this. The registration is going to close on October 25th. So I want you to make sure that you guys sign up for that quickly, and that way I'm going to have everybody prepay when you sign up, so that way I can order the supplies and I know how much of each card packet I need to make. Okay, so this is the cards that we're going to make. And so like I explained last week, I'm not going to go into too much of a detail, but if you want to make 10 of this one, it's $15, $15, $15, $15. You'll make 10 of whichever one you choose. If you want to make all 4 of them, then you get to choose which 5th one you want to make free. So if you purchase one set of all 4, then you tell me which one you want your 5th one to be for free. And you can choose this one and make 10 of this one, and you can choose this one and make 10 of that one. You can mix and match. You can do it however you want. The only thing I'm not doing is you can't make 5 of this one, 5 of this one. They are all in increments of 10. Cindy said she's registered and she's excited. I've had several people already register, and I am super excited. Okay, guys, I'm just going to leave the camera here because I'm going to start the card next. But I do just want to make an announcement, and I feel bad saying this, but I just have to, because it's just brought me a lot of stress. But my free monthly kit club, or not my kit club, my free monthly make and take packets. Let me grab them really quick so I can show you. So these, I didn't grab the cards, but these are the packets. And if you spend, and if you shop with me in my online store, if you spend $25, you earn 1. If you spend $35, you earn 2. And if you spend $50, you earn all 3. Okay? And when I first started this, I was strictly, if you spend $50 or more, you earn all 3. And I was strict on, you only receive 1. If your order is $75, if your order is $100, you only receive 1 of each. And I'm going to have to go back to that. I hate to say no to people. I am a people pleaser. And when people ask me, I hate to say no, but it's turned into this great big catastrophe for me. The last 2 months, I've had to go back. Normally, I know spot on about how many orders I'm going to have a month, and I make those packets, and I add a few extra. That's how I do that every week for you guys with the Price Patrol. You know, that's why I have extra. But the last 2 months, I've had to go back and cut more because I've started allowing that to happen, that if you order $50, you know, $100, $150, you get 3 per $50. And I have to stop that and just say, you're going to get 3 if your order is $50 or more. So if your order is $65, $75, you're going to get 3. If your order is $100, you're going to get 3. But if your order is over $100, I'm going to start throwing in a little gift. And with that being said, it could be a current or a retired item, a little embellishment, ribbon, you know, ink pad, something like that, that I will throw in for orders that are over $100. Okay, guys, I feel bad for saying that because I started it over the last 2 months, but now I have to stop it. It's gotten out of hand for me because I can't predict the dollar amount that people are going to spend. So that kind of takes it out of my hands on being able to know how many to create every month. So I have to get back to that. And I did ask one of my friends, you know, what was their thought, and they said, no, you need to go back and do it that way. It's just crazy That's just crazy. Don't do that. So I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't upset anybody. I hope you continue to shop with me and that you still love the packets. I know a lot of people come back. And I do want to add to that. If you guys place an order, say tomorrow you guys place an order of $50 and you earn 3 packets, and 2 weeks later you place another $50 orders, yes, you're going to get 3 more packets with that one, okay? So I just want you to understand that, okay? And then we will move on to today's project. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna make. My camera is not focusing there. Okay, so it's a cute, I have never ever seen these little witches hats, you guys, until just the other day. Aw, thank you, Christina. That is so sweet of you to say that. I always just feel bad with like bad news, like things like that, but it's my own fault. I should have just stuck to my guns at the beginning, but I didn't. Like I said, I like to say yes. But anyway, this is a little cute little pouch. I've made this before, I think, with you guys, but it just opens up. I don't have any treats in there or anything because I have been having some serious stomach issues, and so I have had to make myself stop eating junk food, okay? But you can put your little paper clip anywhere. You can put it off to the side, you can put it in the center, however you want to do it. So that's what I'm going to make with you guys today. I'm going to show you the clothespins. I would not suggest getting these, and you guys will see, because these are too big. But these are the only ones I had to create the project with today, so I was forced to use them because, like I just said, that's all I have. I'm going to use this ribbon that I absolutely love, the metallic mesh ribbon. I love this ribbon. I'm going to use my corner rounder. I'm using the Hollows Knights Magic and the Halloween Magic dies. I've already cut out, I used the die, and I already cut out my 2 bats using basic black ink. And I'm also going to use Smoky Slate. This is going to be for the little label, and it is 3.5 by 4. I'm going to score it at 2, and here in a little bit I'm going to run it through my embossing machine using the Cobwebs 3D embossing folder. And then for my labels for the tag, I am using the Hippo and Friends dies. So I used one of the larger round ones on Smoky Slate, and then this one is basic black, and then that piece is Whisper White. So I'll stamp that in Memento ink, and I have my stamp there. And to make the hat, I have the black glitter paper. So this is the black glitter paper. And you're going to need a circle, and the circle is about, let me see my notes, 2.5 inches, and the smaller one is about 1 inch. And then you're also going to need 2 pieces of the glimmer paper that is 1.5 by 1 7/8. And then you're going to make, I've already done that, right in the center, so it's about the 3/4 inch mark. You're going to make a tick mark, and I just did mine on each side. You'll put them face to face, good sides together when we go to trim that, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And then we'll die cut these out on the embossing machine. And those circles came from our layering circle dies. Move everything out of the way. And then our DSP comes from the Hollow Knights Magic in this Night Designer Series paper. And that is going to go on sale tomorrow. So if you guys want to make this, you can make it. And this piece is 12 by 6, and there's no scoring on that piece. Then you're going to need a piece of basic black for your box bottom that is 4 7/8 by 4 7/8, and I will score that at the 1 inch mark on all 4 sides, okay? Hey, Kathleen. Let me see if anybody... Okay. Hey, Susan, I haven't seen you in forever. And Lisa says, hello from chilly, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's raining here in Indiana. It's not a very pretty day here at all. Okay, so I'm just going to slide my Simply scoreboard up there so you guys can see. I'm going to put my piece of basic black cardstock on there, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. And then, let me grab my cart. Yeah, when my paper clips, I discovered my paper clips were too big last night. I was like, you know what, I'm making it. I don't care. I'll make it work. And you guys will see when I go to put it together, it is kind of, I have to finagle it to get it to work, to be honest with you. So I'm just cutting on one side up to the score line, turning it and doing the opposite side. Then I'm going to flip it over and we'll use some Stampin' Seal Plus to put adhesive on those tabs. Move this out of the way. And then you're just going to line up your corners just like that. Okay, and then we'll move this out of the way, just give it kind of a squeeze. Then you want to make sure you have your paper going in the right direction. So I'm gonna, this is the right direction, so this is going to be the bottom. I'm going to flip this over, and along that bottom I'm going to put a strip of our Stampin' Seal Plus, and then along one side I need to put that. I'm going to bring my box in, and I'm not going to line this up like right on the edge. I'm going to line it up almost half, and I'm lining up my bottom with the bottom of my box. And then I'm just going to flip that, making sure I keep that lined up going. Just keep walking it. And I'm just making sure that I'm keeping my DSP lined up. And then each time I'm just going to go in and give it a nice, make sure it's adhering. And then line that piece up. And then when we get back here, you're going to line that piece up there. And then this is just going to adhere together like that. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. I did it wrong. Let's do it that way, because my adhesive is on this strip. So I want to make sure it's where I can line it up. So let me put it where I can get it with my, there we go. And then just give it a nice press. And then you can go in with your bone folder if you want to, just to make sure that it's adhered to the box. Okay, and now that's the back of our box, and see, we'll just pinch it together like that. I'll just put that out of the way for right now, and I'm going to grab my Stampin' Emboss machine, and I'm going to go ahead and do the smoky slate piece and the bats. Hopefully I can do them at the same time, but I may not be able to. Probably not, because I think, let's see if we can fit the smoky slate on there. Oh, maybe I can. Sure we can. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there like that, and then just close that up and run that through. That out of the way. And then we have those cute little embossed bats that are sticking to my hands. And we have the piece that we're going to use as our bag topper. Let me move this out of the way. And now I'm going to put down, I have down plate 1. I'm going to need plate 2. And then put one of plate 3. And this is just my personal preference, but I like to cut this out separately because I feel like you can layer them like this. I guess I'll just go ahead and do both of them, but I feel like I get it centered better if I do them one at a time. But I think that looks okay, so we'll just go with that today. I want to pull that out. I just want to make sure they're not going to move on me. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, it moved. I'm going to do them one at a time. I don't trust this. I don't trust me. But once I get this circle cut out, the smaller one will be easier. I feel visually I can see the center better if I cut them out one at a time. So we'll cut that out. and then just place the smaller circle right in the center. This is going to be the witch's hat. And then you can keep this circle and use it for something later, but this is what we're going to fold over here in a minute to make the hat. Have you guys ever seen these? Because I have never seen these. I'm anxious to see if anybody. Okay. I was just trying to see if somebody was asking me a question. I'm not sure. Okay, so then I'm going to put this piece back on here, and on the 4-inch side, I'm going to score it at 2 inches, so that way I'll have a nice little crease when I go to put it on my bag. So I'm just going to fold that, and I'm going to go ahead and burnish it just a bit. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my corner rounder, and I'm going to round the corners. You guys don't have to do this. This is optional. I just felt like it made the bag look nicer with the rounded corners. Okay, so we'll put that on here in a minute. Oh, I thought I had my little trash thing over here with me, and I don't. Let me throw it right there. Okay, now, so these 2 pieces that I just earlier told you about for the hat that are 1.5 by 1 7/8, I'm going to grab a larger pair of scissors. And you want to get a good grip on these. And we're just going to cut from corner to corner where that tick mark is, because this is what's going to make our hat. And see, mine just moved a little bit. But we're just going to make a triangle. It's not rocket science, you guys. Okay. Then, this is where our paper clip comes in. And I had smaller ones. I don't have them over here. They were way too small. But you want this because it's going to go on the top of the bag. You want this, you know, so they can pinch it to take it on and off. And you can see how much mine hangs over. So I do have to finagle that. I will tell you that. But if you order them, make sure you order smaller. I don't know if these have the size on there or not. I don't see them anywhere. But let me see if I can measure them really quick and tell you. Oh, did I just lose my video? Okay, just lost the video, you guys. I thought I ended it. These are almost 2 inches long, so you want them to be a lot smaller than 2 inches long, probably like 1.5 to 1 inch, I would say. Then what you're gonna do is I'm gonna put a glue dot right towards the top. And because I have to finagle mine, I want to get it right as close to that top as I can, because I don't want this part down here to show. Then I'm going to put one, I can grab my pick tool, I'm going to grab one off. If you have the right size, you wouldn't have to do this. You could just put them both on like I just did. But then I'm just going to slightly lift that up and put another one there. And then flip this over. I'm going to do another one right at the top. And then I'm going to do one right about where I put that other one on the other side. There we go. So I have 2. And then I'm just going to put this one. And I'm just eyeballing it, you know, to try to make sure I get them both on the same. This one I need to scoot over a little. You can see it. And see, I would scoot them down a little bit so they're not that visual if you have the smaller ones. Then what you want to do is put a mini glue dot on each corner. Okay, maybe I should have did it like I did last night. Okay, let's start over. Let me get that off there. It was kind of hard to pick these up last night doing it this way, but I guess that pick tool is worse. So you're just going to put one in each corner, see? There we go. I think the glitter makes it a little bit harder for it to want to grab. So I'm trying to rub my fingernail. There we go. Trying to rub my fingernail to get it to break. or seal or whatever you want to call it. There we go. So now you have 4 on each side. Take your hat, and you guys won't have any problem if your clothespin is the right size, but see when I start to fold, you can see mine. So I'm just going to make sure on this side that you can't see it, and then I'm going to adhere that, and then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing on this side. I have to pull a little bit harder. It still hides it really well. Okay, so there is our hat. Then I just took some of this ribbon and tied it around the front. This ribbon is very easy to work with to make a bow, you guys. So just tie it in the front. I'm going to scoot it down. Try to make it skinnier in the back. Oh, you know what I did? I'm doing this wrong. I didn't even do that at all. I just tied a bow. I was like, something doesn't look right. So just tie as big or small a bow as you want. And then you can just trim off your bottoms. So let's see. That looks pretty good. So let's grab a mini glue dot and put on the back. And then just put right in the center of the hat. And I can't see comments, so. Oh, that's a good idea. Janet said use the black blender pen and color it. Great idea, Janet. That's why I hang with you guys. You guys are smart. Smarter than me on most days. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll pinch this and put this on here just so I can show you guys. Just kind of center it, and then you'll just put your hat right there like that. Now let's go ahead and stamp. I'm just going to stamp it in Memento. Get it nice and centered. And then use some Stamp and Seal. And then I'm going to take this piece and layer it right in the center of that basic black piece. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure I have it on the right side. And you could use dimensionals if you guys want to. I just used Stamp and Seal. We'll put that right there. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. I got mine out. So I'm just going to put probably 4. How are we doing on time? We're doing really good on time. And I'll probably put one right in the center. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this off really quick so I can put my hand in there. You want to put it kind of low so it it doesn't interfere with your tag. So something like that. And then we'll put the label back on and the little hat. How cute is that, guys? Then let me grab the bats. Let me see what side I want to be my front. Guess it doesn't really matter. One looks just as good as the other. So for the small one, I'm going to use the mini glue dots. And the stain on my mini dimensionals is ink, not coffee. In case anybody was wondering. Okay. I think I'm going to go that side, be in the back. And I think the regular dimensionals, if you're careful, you can put right there in that wider section and they won't show through. That one, if I can, I need to, oh, I can't, so I'm not going to worry about it. That one's kind of showing a little bit, but it'll be okay. So the bigger one, just remember if you put half on, half off, when they try to take that on or off, if the bat is halfway on the DSP and on the label, it's going to be stuck. So I would choose to either do it all the way on or all the way on the DSP or all the way on the label is what I'm trying to say. Then we'll do the mini one. If I can get the backing off there. Okay. And this one I just kind of put like that. And that is today's project, you guys. What do you think? I think it turned out super cute. I think this would be cute for coworker friends. Treats. You could probably put like some little candles in there. Does anybody have any questions for me before I go today? Let me get everything pulled back up. There's a little bit of the delay on my end. On my end, I'm still seeing me making the project. Okay, I'm just going to scroll back up and see if anybody has any comments. I love this bag, you guys. This is one of my favorite bags to make. It's just so easy to make. I was supposed to get a haircut last Saturday, you guys, and I was sick Friday night. I actually went home 4 hours early from work, and I had to cancel my hair appointment on Saturday because I still did not feel very well. I have some stomach issues, and my hair is killing me. It's so long. Thank goodness she could get me back in this last Saturday, or this coming Saturday. Oh, Susan said she misses my lives because of other appointments. I know, life is crazy anymore, being so busy. Thanks, Cindy, so much for sharing. Okay, guys, remember, like Cindy just did, if you want to be entered in the Prize Patrol drawing for next week, leave a comment or share the video. That's how you'll get entered. If you do both, you'll have 2 entries in the Prize Patrol. And I also wanted to mention really quickly, Saturday is National Card Making Day, and I'm going to try to do something special on Saturday. I don't want to say what it is. I'm not sure if I can get it done or not, but it will involve me going live. So I'm working on that if I can get all my stuff caught up by the weekend, because the weekend's when I really spend on working on the next week's stuff on Saturday and Sunday. So I will post that if anything special is going to happen, so that way you guys will know. It's something I've never done before, so I will tell you that. Okay, guys, I am going to go. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. It means a lot to me that you show up every week to see what crazy concoction I'm coming up with and going to make. So I will see you guys next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Bye-bye, guys.